It's Wednesday, my dudes, and while RDJ usually stands for Robert Downey Jr., tonight it stands for Ronald, Drew, and Jesser. Almost as good, not quite there, but we're going to make this thing happen. So please make sure to give a warm welcome to our guests tonight, oh shit, I forgot their name, and I told them not to curse. The Collection Nexus, who is Ronald Ramos, the ToyboxofDoom Drew, Jurassic Jesser, and Bizerk. This is the worst intro ever. I'm sorry, Jesser. Just roll the intro, Matro. This is awful. You know, you can't win them all. Let's.
We just said.
You just told everybody not to curse, and there I am.
Not even
screwing
the first
it up right away.
Seconds.
I mean, we were within 10 seconds, but you know, it happens. And somehow we lost Drew. I don't know what happened. So people aren't here.
You're going down to 9%.
Yeah, that's it. A whole percentage. A whole percentage. Well. All right, be here tonight to see if I can make it all the way back up to 10, or if I'm only going to lose more. That's the only way it's going to happen.
You were at 12.
But I was at 12. Oh, I got a raise and I didn't even know.
Yeah.
But you know, it is Wednesday, my dudes, and tonight is episode 58 of Between Two Sentinels. Again, it's your fault. It's your fault we're still here. It's your fault that I screwed this intro up. No, I take full blame for screwing the intro up. 100%. And I apologize to you. I apologize to guests, and I apologize to the American people. I will do better next time. And because I screwed up, my name is the Fallen No, I'm kidding. My name is Jay Shot. We're gonna try to have a little fun tonight. And with me, as always, is the one and only Machu Toy. Machu, how you doing tonight, bud?
Doing good.
Yeah.
Little trip. Yeah. I got the latest.
What'd you get?
Super action stuff.
Yeah. Didn't you order it after me? And I still haven't gotten it.
You ordered through Amazon.
I did order it through Amazon. Was that my mistake?
Yeah, I ordered it directly through their website. He personally packed it for me. I also
got
that ice cream cone that Chewy got also.
Chewy got an ice cream cone? I get an ice cream. Mm-hmm. Well, I haven't gotten a thing yet, so I don't even know if I got an ice cream cone. So, well.
We also went to a show over the weekend.
We did go to a show over the weekend. I didn't buy much over the weekend, which was impressive for me.
Right.
I did buy these little, and I don't have a single one on me, which is a mistake. Did buy these little tin lunchbox pails that are like what did we decide? They were probably about 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And then I went on a deep dive when we got back, and I think I ordered about 2 packs of them, like cases. So you know, they're coming. They'll be here. So I didn't spend anything at the show, and then I went crazy at when I got back. So that's what happens. But what'd you get? Did you pick up anything good?
I also got some sculpts from Headrock.
You got some Headrock sculpts. Here, let's give that the credit it deserves. Look at that sculpt. It fits perfectly.
Yeah. He comes with different no, I said yeah. He comes with different facial expression. Oh, the eyes. Let me see here. He has the ones that are more closed.
Boop. There it is. Nice. Did you get the Winky, the confused face, the what the hell is J Shot saying face on this intro?
Right now. Oh, right here.
Yeah. That was probably your face as I was stumbling through that.
Yes, it was my face as you were doing the intro. I'm like, didn't he just tell them not to?
That's what happens.
Yeah.
If I was perfect every time, people wouldn't believe I was real. That's just what it is. So, speaking of people, let's see what's going on in the chat here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We got Red Toyologist is in the house saying, "Chat Migos assemble." Dom, somebody's gonna remind you. That was yesterday. Yes, that was yesterday.
And you
He's a day behind. I was there. I had a great time. I had a good time. Didn't curse on that show. That's probably why I dropped it.
Probably why I already put money in the swear jar.
You put money in the swear jar, so he did say it was a prereq. So there you go. But Dom needs to be reminded what day it is, and it is Wednesday, my dudes. Rensu hitting us with the
some nights.
Oh, little ASMR. I like it. Disabled goats. Disabled goats are real. Sure. Why not?
That's a new name.
It is
I
a new
haven't
name.
seen that one. Yeah,
That is a
that's
new
good
name.
name. I like that.
It's Josh Brown says, hey. Toybox of Doom is here. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. I'm not doing that again. Paul Morales is here. Henrock is here. We're just talking about the head that you got from Henrock. Heads. Paul Morales. Oh, Toy Mayor in the house. Toy Chase is here. What's going on? Steve Morrow is here. Clever words to be read. Thank you, Steve. That was a good one. I like that. Oh, the Wrestling Hound is here. 3, 2, 1. Woo! There it is. We'll work on that. Jurassic Jester is both in the chat and behind the backstage. It's amazing. You could be at two places at once. Disavowed is here. What goes on here? No one knows. It's a new thing every week, apparently. Henrock with the awesome intro. Thanks, Henrock. It's hey, thank you, Jess.
He's still putting out that heat every single day.
Yeah. What's Six Shooter in the house? Great. Glad he saw that one. Hey, dudes. That's pretty much where we were. Yes. That's pretty much where we were. Man, Beast Boy is here. Good friggin' day. I think 88 Figs is here. Sure. Yeah. Hey. Oh, here we go. Toy Chase 4.99. Thank you so much for the super hat.
Oh, thank you.
Put it in the swear jar for J Shot. And of course, we have to have Bizerk, who is first. So
always.
Always first. I thought we had an early one from maybe we have an early chat, I thought, from NYC Toy Junkie.
Oh, probably. Yeah, I think it shows up. If it's too early, it doesn't show up on the on our thing. Yeah.
He was there, and Nimrod is here checking in, of course, the self-proclaimed third Sentinel. So and Toy Chase, thank you so much for that super hat. We really appreciate that, and we always appreciate never expected, but always appreciated. So thank you so much. And if you've got any questions that you want for our guests tonight, they're gonna be talking about their new show coming on. Be sure to use that chat button there, and anything you want to highlight and make them do or make ridiculous things happen, be sure to make sure it's a good super hat. I mean, there's a lot that can be done for $50. Just saying. There's also a lot that won't be done for $50 because we're men of principles. And I mean that in the sense of
you threw a swear out first 10 seconds.
Yeah, hey, first 10 seconds. That's a man of principles.
$50 is $50.
$50. $20 is $20, But yeah, and we're really bad at this, but I'm gonna try to do it more often. Make sure you hit that like and share button. Always appreciate that. Always great to get new people in here to see the ridiculousness of us doing live and hanging out. Toy Chase says, show off the awesome patch. I got one at the show and I love it. I'll show off the patch. Look at that, huh? Let it focus.
Hold on.
Let it focus. There it is. Look at that. Look at that craftsmanship. You saw it last week. Go figure. Glued it to his hat. That's why he is the self-proclaimed third Sentinel. First one to make a merch thing. You can buy one of these bad boys. Just hit us up. We are giving discounts if you buy them in person. I've got a couple that are going to get shipped out this week. But yeah, hit us up. We're excited for these new merch. They're real patch.
I mean, Steve Morrow says, "Are we talking $50 in Jersey kind of stuff?"
Steve's not in Jersey, so he doesn't even know. So,
I mean, you lived in Jersey. I only go to toy shows in Jersey.
I did live in Jersey, and if you ask Cheney, he does believe I still live in Jersey, which is funny. So
I mean, that's apparently we all live in Jersey.
Yeah, it's just one big Jersey for him. So but yeah, again, appreciate that, and Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for purchasing one. And I know Agent Variant picked up one too, so it's exciting. Got some merch, we got some new stickers, got some cool stuff happening. So speaking of cool stuff happening, should we just go ahead and bring in these crazy guys?
Yeah, let's bring them in
before they break anything backstage. Don't break anything. So all right, please welcome to the show Jurassic Jester, Bizerk 69, and the Toy Box of Doom, otherwise known as Drew, or collectively, as I like to call them, RTJ. So, what's going on, guys? How are you?
What's up, you guys? Well, I forget what day is it? I forget.
It's Wednesday, my dude. It's Wednesday. I know it's confusing because people saw me yesterday, so everybody lost a day. But thank you guys for being here. It's awesome. It's
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, Jester, I know you reached out. You're like, hey, we got this exciting new thing coming. We want to talk to you on the show about it. And, I mean, individually, you guys are just freaking awesome. And now you're going to do a big collective thing and make it even more awesome. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, okay. Well, first of all, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Jurassic Jesse. I go by Jurassic Jester. I got my boy down here, Bizerk 69, Ronald Ramos, and Drew right here, the ToyboxofDoom. We are collaborating on a new show. So there's a lot of shows out there. So we're trying to figure out a time slot that works out great. I think we got it nailed down. We're talking about Mondays at 8 o'clock our time, not Eastern, Western. It's going to be really cool. I have a couple of things to say about it, and then I'll turn it over to these guys. But what we want to do is we want to have a guest on every week, and what we want to talk about is basically why we collect, why is it on your shelf, what's the memories behind it, what's the sentiment, like where were you when it happened, what do you remember about it, what was the smell when you opened it, like that. I just want to take a trip down memory lane. And I want so we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about past, and then we're gonna go into, you know what? I'll let Drew explain what we're gonna go into next.
Yeah. So I mean, the idea is that the bulk of the show is going to be kind of digging into why we collect what we collect, and why we even buy these figures to begin with, and any memories and associations we have with the characters and properties and companies and all that sort of stuff. But also, we'll be talking about upcoming stuff, pre-orders we're excited about, or that we're considering, or that we're, maybe thinking of picking up, as well as, things that we've just gotten in, so it's kind of a mix of past, present, and future. But really the bulk of the show is digging into, people's backstories as to why they like what they like and why they collect.
Cool. Very cool. So good.
I can't help but notice, is that a Nesquik vending machine behind you?
Yes, sir, it is. It was a custom order from Mr. Prime to the First.
Look at that.
Nice.
And that is it strawberry in there?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. All right, cool.
It lights up, but I accidentally left the light on, and so the battery
burnt out.
I'm
That's terrible. Yeah, we've all done that before. So real quick, just a couple initial quick hits that I got. First off, Jesser, if anyone doesn't know you, do they really belong in this toy community? No, I'm kidding. This community is here for everybody. That's amazing though to think that. For a second, I love that you're going to be on Mondays at 8. It made me a little bit nervous. There's room in this community for everybody except for Wednesdays at 8 o'clock. That time slot is filled. No, we're kidding. But no, dude, I love Monday. Mondays seem to be a little. Okay, now I want to know what Ronald is drinking. It looked like he's taking a little hit of cold medicine there, and that's what we're gonna go with. So, but yeah. So I mean, and I love the idea. So how did I love the idea of getting behind the collection? And Steve Morrow said, "Is it called toy therapy?" Which, to some degree, the way that you were describing it, that sounds pretty good, right? Like, hey, why did you get this? What's the nostalgia behind this? What is the memory? Sitting there, and I just picture you guys all with glasses, right? And go, and how does that make you feel? So
yeah.
Yeah, what? Yeah, you got it.
In a way, it is. It totally is. What we want to provide is an escape, right? We want to talk. We want to get to know our guests, get to know our community better, and we picked Monday at 8 o'clock because Mondays suck, right? And so if you want to get on YouTube, join a live, maybe we can make your mood just better that day. I don't know. Plus, we didn't want to there's a lot of toy shows. We didn't want to step on others. And we kind of feel that Monday at 8, sorry, East Coast guys, but maybe if you stay up, you can come on the show. We want to have everybody on the show and just get to know everybody.
I love that.
Just deep dive it. We want to deep dive. We've already done some practice episodes. Thank you to our guests that's done that. And just to get our pacing, figure it out, what works, what doesn't. And I think that we we got our vibe. We know what's going on now. And our last episode that we filmed was so much fun. We actually did it with Toy Farce. I'm going to tell everybody we did it with Toy Farce because he is in Finland and his time is all messed. Well, it's different, right? So we did it with Toy Farce, and it was an awesome show because like I got to know him better. I got to understand why he collects and what he collects and why all the memes, and it just was a great show. And we will air it one day. But it's a really cool concept, I believe, because we just like we're all in this together and we all talk, like this on the shows and on Instagram, all this stuff. And I think this will just be a way that we can just all come together and understand each other more and just share more stories and just be a family, and have fun.
Yeah, and also showcase some cool figures that maybe aren't like the newest thing that is coming out. We want to dig in, people to dig in their collections and showcase some older figures. Like all three of us, me, Jesse, and Ronald, all have pretty big collections at this point, and so. We wanted to be able to showcase some of our back catalog stuff as well as talk about what's coming out. So it just seemed a good approach to do it that way, past, present, and future.
I love it. I love the idea. And so I mean, like all right. So we got Easy Toy Hunters Guild saying, "What's up, my dudes?" I do love this. Steve Morrow's going to start the Wednesday at 7:45 watching and waiting. Between two Sentinels. That's pretty good. That show could run anywhere between 15 to 25 minutes. So
I hope
depending on what time we hit start. No, it's just our moms waiting for us. Where are these guys? Yeah, I taught them better than this. That's what my mom would say. And 88 Fig says, "Nah, East Coast been had their time. So do it. West Coast. Hey, all right. So get everybody to tune in.
We can go Mid Coast as well. I mean,
go Central Time.
Is this the part where I throw up gang signs or what?
No. We don't choose any sides. No sides.
I mean, I'm interested to fluctuate on time just to get the East Coast in on this as well. We want everybody to jump in. Unfortunately, some of our work schedules don't line up and all this stuff, but I believe our set time is going to be Mondays at 8. If East Coasters, if you guys want to do a pre-recorded show, we could also do that as well. But we just want to go just down that memory lane and showcase old figures, bring in our latest that maybe we just picked up that appeal to us, and then show some pre-orders that we're looking for. Maybe expand your guys' horizons on what you want to, be on your radar, look at, whatever, and just have fun with our guests. And I think it's just going to be a good time. So we're getting ready for it.
So,
Ronald,
good.
Would you like to tell them when we're going to launch?
Ronald?
Is he on mute? There he is. No?
I got the double mute.
We worked out the technical difficulties
earlier. There's always going to be the production gremlin. That's what happens. No, you're there. Oh, we had you, Ronald.
Right here. Am I still here?
You got you. Go. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I was wondering this whole time. I'm like, I've been trying to interrupt you guys, but
you guys are to tell you to shut up, John. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. And adding to what everybody else has said, like a big thing about our group, what we're doing is to bring in the community, because there's a lot of amazing people out there that we've been here years. Like some of us got into it during the lockdown, some of us before, but we've all met people that they don't get the credit, or they just have a unique view that we have to spotlight. That's a big thing that we've been trying to showcase.
Also, with a lot of figures being re-released now, especially from like Mafex, and like even Yamaguchi, you guys have a pretty extensive collection that you can give insight to figures that are being re-released to people who might be interested.
Heck yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. And so I know that it sounds like you guys got a couple episodes in the can. Are you gonna do mostly pre-record, or are you gonna try to do live too?
We'll do it live.
We're doing it live.
Nothing
kinda
could
did
possibly go wrong doing it live.
we did the pre-record just kind of as a test run, just
Yeah.
kind of like Jesse was saying, to get the pacing of the show going and just kind of figuring out the flow of things and the format. And we did it with people who, like Jesse said, had a different schedule than ours or a different time zone than ours, so that way when we needed a backup episode, when we couldn't go live, when we couldn't make it, we had this one in the can with someone who we wouldn't have been able to do it live with anyway. So that was kind of our thinking on that one.
That's smart. That's really good thinking. This way you always got something ready to go. So Ronald, I think you were going to give the big reveal date as to when this is all going down.
All right. Expect to see us on March 4th. That's going to be the first day we go live.
Awesome. March 4th, 8 p.m. Eastern. So that's
8
p.m. Pacific. Western. Whatever.
Yeah.
11 o'clock Eastern. Time is not my thing. Words are not my thing. It's fine. Wade Create said we need a toy TV guide. I think that someone had made that once. It probably needs to be updated. Right? Yeah, 88.
We need to
update that.
Yeah. We need a Toy Tuber network.
Toy Tuber network.
Yeah.
That could be $1 million idea. I kind of love that.
Wow.
Kind of love that. And in the show, I think we've skipped right over the show's name too. The show is called The Collection Nexus. And I think we've got a little image here. It's so weird that it just floats over everybody. Just peek your head out to the side so that they can see you.
Like
Jester, get all the way over. You're gonna have to get all the way over, Jester. Yeah. So
hold on. Can I do this?
There you go. All right. I don't need to be in it. There you go. And there's the guys. Cool. So biggest question I have, obviously, is how did you decide that Bizerk goes in the middle?
Take it away, Drew.
We all kicked each other in the nuts, and he was the last to fall down.
I mean, the guns he just showed off, I think, are going to get us written up, so we might as well let him enjoy it. Yeah.
Well, continue drinking then. Monster energy drink.
Whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
So honestly, we hit up your artist. He's at JMZ on Instagram. Wonderful guy, pleasure to work with. We gave him the idea that we're starting a show. We have this thoughts and blah blah blah. He drew it. That was his drawing, and I think it worked out great. I love it. It's if you guys ever need any art needs, hit him up because he was definitely worth it.
I especially want to point out how we're all the same size there, so he's very accurate to what he's drawing.
So I was gonna say that's the funny thing, right? Because I know Jester, we met at Legion's Con. Drew, I believe we met on the infamous night of whether or not Ernie was left behind. That still gets talked about. Which he bounced. There's no question in my mind.
He left. He said goodbye to a lot of people.
He totally
shook my hand.
Yeah. And Drew, if I remember correctly, you are not a short person, I guess is the nice way to say it.
Yeah, I'm about 6'2".
on a good day with 6'3" if he doesn't get a haircut. But yeah, Ronald, I think you're the only one we haven't met yet in person, so we're gonna have to make that happen.
I know we're so close too. I was at Comic-Con. I think it was, did I go Saturday or Sunday? Whatever day you guys weren't there was the day I was there.
We left Saturday night, so we weren't there Sunday.
So I like how he doesn't have a real date. He's just like, whatever guys you weren't there, that's the day I was there. It's like, yeah.
We probably walked by each other,
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. But yeah, JMZ art is he's really incredible, and there's going to be another unveiling of his work tonight too, which I think I'm safe to say because no, I'm not yet. So it's another show that will be. That's another Wednesday show getting some art tonight. So Wade Creates his 88 did, and then it blew up with more. Nowadays, I just follow 88 around. Too many new shows to update. That's kind of the cool thing about this community, man, is we just, more people bring their own spin. They bring their own style to things. That's what you guys are going to do. And you're looking for a different angle, right? It's let's dive into the history. Let's dive into it is. And Bearded Builds in the house. My man, what it do, baby? How are you? Listening on the drive home. Drive safe, man. I don't want you laughing so hard that you close your eyes and veer off the road, that would be
Right.
that would just be a shame. So drive safe. We will not make any jokes until we know that you're home safely. So from here on out, we are an NPR show. And we're just gonna talk like this. And Bizerk, explain to me how you got your hair just the way it is. So who's got longer hair? Is it Machu or Bizerk? Which
Mine's up right now. I think it might be Bizerk.
That's all right. We can just untie it, supermodel just.
yeah, just take the hat off. All right.
Yeah,
so you guys talk to us a little bit about what you're going to ask people on the show. So I'm going to take advantage of that, and I'm going to flip it. So you guys tell me what is the first figure that you have memories of, and why is it significant to you guys?
Ooh. Well, that's going to give it away on our first show, but I mean, I could go into a different avenue.
All right. Oh, hey, well, we could do this. We could do this. What's your least favorite figure that has the most like visceral memory to you when you opened it up and you're like, I hate this thing?
I'll take that one.
All right.
Yeah, I got it. I don't like to bash things and stuff, but like this one has to be known. It was a year and a half ago or whatever. I picked up the Todd McFarlane Harley Quinn from the Emancipation of the One Harley Quinn, where she's in the gold with the roller skates. Oh man, that one was rough. That one was so rough. I remember opening that thing and just like wanting to like immediately throw it in the trash, but I didn't because I spent money on it, and I was just like, I eventually sold it, but yeah, that one was a rough one. That like pissed me off. But I mean, he makes good stuff too, so I'm not like saying like every once in a while you get a dud, but the articulation, the paint, the just everything on it was just, and that's where I was at with that one.
Right. I also love that you were like the Emancipation of Harley Quinn as opposed to just be like, yeah, that second Harley Quinn movie that nobody liked. Yeah,
that one.
Obi-Wan Chingones. I hope I did that justice.
Right.
Wants to know what will you name the channel, and preliminary names if you don't mind sharing. I guess preliminary names of guests.
The name of the show is the Collection Nexus. We were kicking in around a couple other names. Toy Talk Time Machine was one of them. I still maintain that the best one was Laser Unicorn Story Hour, but that one was rejected, unfortunately.
Who would reject that? That's pretty solid.
I don't know, Ronald. Who would reject that one?
Hey, I'm pro horse here, so I don't know what you're talking about.
It's Unicorn Laser Story Time, my dudes.
Is the name the same as the YouTube channel it's going to be on?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Just want to make sure. Let me drop that comment there if anybody wants to, follow, get those notification up.
Definitely. Brick something.
What's up, Brick?
What up, everybody? What up, Brick? And JMZ is here. There you go. Great work, man. Again, we're just talking about how awesome you did, and showed off your logo, the logo you made for these guys for their new show, and talking about the new one that will get released tonight too. And Duarte is here as well. Evening, gentlemen.
What's up?
Hope you're all having a swell night. Duarte's put out some killer stuff too. The he just put out was great. There it is, Toy Collection Nexus. Right here. It's right here, right there on the screen. Collection Jesus. Oh, I am just fumbling tonight. It's one of those days.
It's all right, bro.
This is what happens when you do it live. This there's sometimes pre-record. You're like, maybe.
And
I think you're a little preoccupied with that new thing that we found out about, like the coffee milk?
Oh my god, have you guys heard about this?
No.
Rhode Island, I'm ready to rage war on Rhode Island. Like, this is ridiculous. Rhode Island has a coffee milk. It is a pre-packaged milk and coffee. You buy it in a jug. It's already there, and I've already yelled at Jules, lost in translation, because she knew about this and refused to share it with us. She's been on our show. We've broken bread. That's upsetting. I am taking deep offense to this. It is pre-made coffee and milk together that you can buy. And apparently it's only a thing in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Nowhere else. So you guys don't seem as upset about this as I am, so we're just gonna move on. But like
I'm not upset.
It's fine, Drew. It's fine.
I'm a little perplexed.
Yeah,
They even
Where
had
they-
it in schools.
it's school.
Like-
They had it in school.
Oh,
like chocolate milk, coffee milk, and regular milk.
Right. Coffee, milk. So you get
Yeah.
woken up, and you get some good stuff for your bones. You know, you get some vitamin C. Unlike what was the one on The Simpsons? You know, now with extra chalk.
Isn't it
No,
calcium?
vitamin R, calcium.
vitamin R.
Yeah. Oh, it's Malk. Bart drinks Malk at school.
How-
Yeah.
How
Small.
far back in
Green is
school? Like, are we talking like elementary school or
Dude,
what?
they apparently
Like,
had it
what-
this whole time. I've gone 40 years on this earth without having chocolate coffee milk, and I am
Yeah.
disappointed. I don't even know if I've
Yeah.
lived. I don't even know if I've lived. Have I lived? It's terrible. Yeah, toy brigade. Malk, now with vitamin R, I think it says. So,
Well, we'll find out tomorrow because I bought like a gallon of the syrup.
yeah. Still mad at Jules. She owes us one. You know, and all of Rhode Island for housing this by themselves and not sharing with the rest of the country.
It's their state drink.
See? Now I know someone from Rhode Island should be like, guys, maybe if you did a little like work and read about their state drink. But hey, that's not the American way. The American way is for us to complain about it. Let's see. So who are some of the guests that you guys are gonna have on?
Everybody. We want
Cool.
everybody on. Everybody
Who do you-
on.
Who do you got lined up already? Besides
guys-
Toy Forest.
You guys haven't had your invitation in the mail yet?
No, mine must have gotten lost with my chocolate coffee milk. That's not here yet, apparently. So yeah.
The invitations will arrive.
Okay. You know us. We are
100%.
always up for it, and we are more than happy to talk about it. Talk about our stuff. And I'm going to give you guys a spoiler, but my earliest memory is going to be about turtles. It's just, just in case anybody had a bet something different,
I got a good feeling there's going to be a lot of those.
All right.
Which
So,
is a good thing. I love it.
not a bad thing at all. Bizerk and Drew, same question though, right? When you're not getting out of this, what is your least favorite figure that you've picked up in the last few years, or that you just had a visceral reaction to? Words just really aren't my friends today.
I already got one on the top of my head, actually.
All right.
It's another McFarlane. I was all in when he actually started making Spawn figures. Like, he's the only one that's gonna do it, so
Mhm.
I have to go with him. I was all in until he made the clown figure. That thing.
Oh, the Jokerized?
No,
No.
Oh,
the clown.
what's the clown?
The big chonky boy with the big old rockets on his back. Yeah, that
John
one.
Leguizamo.
It was
The clown, like the Spawn, the
Clown.
Viscerator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
Okay,
big old,
got it.
the big old, gun jetpack looking thing with a little clown accessory. It was horrible right out the box. Like, it was a heavy thing, and it was just a brick, not even a good looking brick. But first thing, I didn't even want to go through the effort of selling it. I just said, anybody is willing to pay shipping, I'll send it to you. No questions asked, just, and of all people, D Blake Makes took it up, and I sent it over to him.
Okay.
We've been friends
And
ever since.
I gave him a brick, and we were friends ever since. It's a true tale of two cities right there. So tonight's episode is sponsored by McFarlane. No, it's not. So anyway, Drew, how about you?
Which McFarlane figure, ruined your childhood?
Yeah.
Of the last few years, I don't know. I usually try to do my homework as far as the figures that I get and kind of know what I'm getting into. So I'm usually not too disappointed with stuff I get. But I will say the one in the last couple of years that comes to mind is probably the Sentinel SPDR. That came with the little figurine of Penny Parker. I'm just waiting for the figure's okay. It's just for what the price point and the fact that we only got a figurine of Penny instead of a actual articulated figure, like a Figma style, articulated 1/12 version of her. That irks me, so I wasn't happy about that. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that Sentinel line. For the most part, the
Are you getting
Miles and the Gwen and stuff are great.
Are you getting the Noir? I think it just got released, right?
Oh yeah, I mean he's gonna punch all of the Nazis in my collection.
You have Nazis in your collection?
Yeah. How did you get Nazis? As an Indiana Jones fan, how did you get Nazis?
There's a company that does them called Bean Gello. They're not like, I mean, they're kind of comical style, like they're satirical style Nazis.
Sure.
Like they're really goofy looking and they have dumb accessories. But yeah, I do have a couple Nazi figures actually. 112 soft goods style Nazis.
Okay. Well,
Captain
You know
America
those,
needs to punch someone.
Captain. Yeah, I mean, Captain needs. Indy needs to punch somebody. I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
they're villains for like Captain America to punch. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's actually a photo in our intro of the Pink Skulls from Mezco, like bashing Hitler on the concrete. So we made sure to put that photo in the intro for sure.
Nice. And we have that intro. We're going to use it as our outro tonight. So as we sign off, we'll be sure to play that so you guys can see it. We got a couple of really good comments here. Collector 425 saying, "We outside." Thank you, sir. And go back and watch the great episode we had with the Grown Ass Man Toys. Toying Around is here, hitting us with the hello there. I do love Dom's comments, and I feel this one in my soul. If Machu threw that figure, it would have landed in a superhero landing pose. It would have busted out of the box, did a 360 spin and a flip, and landed in a perfect pose. And instead mine, I think it just shattered into 1,000 pieces. So anyway, tonight's episode sponsored by McFarlane and Rhode Island, where we're harboring coffee milk. Jerks. I'm kidding. Ender Shadows made an appearance. Way creates is sweet. Now I want some Starbucks. And Duarte Studio says, if someone gave me a brick, I'd be friends with them too. A brick goes for a grip these days. I'm not sure what that means. So a brick goes for a grip. Anyway,
you know exactly what that means.
It's going a bunch of different ways. Steve, how do we milk a coffee? That's a great question. That is the hardest part about being a vegan, right? Is getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to milk the almonds. That's the toughest part. It's just, anyway. This show has quickly gone off the Wade creates his little hands team. Little hands. Oh boy.
I have almonds, Jay. Can you milk me?
Yeah, sure can. Yeah. I'll see you at 5 a.m.
Oh my god.
I have almonds. Why do you think I got the name Jay's Hot? I'm the best almond milker there is. Anyway, we've quickly gone off the rails. Look at this. Here we go. We'll get back on track. Ender Shadow says Jurassic Jesse with the perfect beard.
Oh wow.
It's looking pretty good, my friend. It is looking pretty good.
Growing out, yeah.
Yeah. I think show me an almond with a nipple. I'll wait. If anybody had almond nipples on their bingo card for 2024, hit me up. I'll send you a free patch.
How do we get to almond milk from this?
I don't know. I don't know. But we're here and we're enjoying it and we're making the best of it.
I thought we would have went towards the direction of like a coffee cow or something like that.
That's what I was thinking. I thought that too.
No,
but I like almond nipples a lot better.
Almond nipples. It might be a new shirt. There was a question here. I forgot to start, and I'm going to try to look back for it. It was directed at Jesser, wanting to know how many dinosaur figures do you actually have?
Ooh,
have you counted?
No.
Okay.
I actually had a lot. I was getting the Legacy Collection dinosaurs, but since the Hammond collections came out, I pretty much have been selling the Legacy Collection off and just sticking with Hammond Collection alone. As you guys may or may not know, I had like basically every single Kenner dinosaur and human when I was younger, but I sold them a while back when I was stupid, and I don't have any of those anymore. So if I were to guess, I have every Hammond collection except one, and a bunch of Legacy. I probably have like, I don't know, close to 100 right now. Plus the Beast of the Mesozoics, I have a grip of those as well. So I'm in the 100, close to 100 range.
I never realized that we'd be using the term grip so much tonight.
Well, you start this comment here. Macho, you want to read it out?
Is it weird to think an almond has a nipple or grown men enjoy drinking watered down nuts? Asking for a friend.
You know, here
What's
between
the
two
dog
Sentinels, we
one?
get to we really get to the meat of the questions and really
Yes.
dive into what's bothering everybody and making sure, you know, genetically enhanced cow, still waiting for a pick cow to make strawberry yoo-hoo since '89.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't found one yet.
Mhm.
You know, what do
We're
they do
all
with
waiting.
that super collider?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever asked this question, but what made you collect dinosaurs?
Oh, okay. That was gonna be in the first episode because I have
All
I
right.
have a
bleep it out.
dinosaur that
Hey, the answer
Hey.
of tune in to the first episode is an answer, my friend. Tune in. That is a good reason to see what these guys are doing. 796 Studio is here. He's checking in.
Mario.
And Steve Morrow actually has a great question for everybody.
Mario?
And I've answered this before too. It's, what do you guys enjoy more, taking photos or talking to the community?
Cool.
So we'll go around the room on this one. Jester, you just happen to be on top there. You want to
Okay. Oh,
kick us
that's a
off?
tough question. That's like asking like what kid is your favorite, you know? Like I
That's an
can't
easy
answer
one.
that.
I mean, no, yeah, you're right.
I can't answer
dog.
that. Like
The dog is my favorite.
I mean, let me get the okay. Now that I think about this more, like there are some times where taking photos can be a hassle.
Mhm.
I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to get better at it. But sometimes it's just like I don't have the time for it, or I just it's too much, right? Setting everything up and doing all that. It's so much fun, but preferably I would rather talk to the community. If you want to, you know, pick them apart like that, I would rather be in the Discord or be on here talking to the people and just making friends and having fun. That's what I'm about.
All right. Drew?
Yeah, I think of the meme of the little girl, like, why not both?
Yeah. Right?
But yeah, I got to go with the community here, just because, you know, that's how I found these guys here. Is it's just our shared love of this hobby and this community, and you know, I wouldn't be here without all that. So there you go.
That's fair. Bizerk?
Yeah, it's not even like a question for me. I would much rather talk to the community. Like I tried taking a picture, and that's not my thing. You know, fashionably late for my my top tens of 2023. So they'll be dropping eventually on my IG.
I like how you're like, I tried taking a picture and that's not my thing. And I immediately went, well, there's 3 other members of the Fantastic Four you could take pictures of. So, you know.
Mhm.
I wasn't ready for that one.
I got that reference.
There it is.
Yeah, I got Glenn.
I got it. Matsu, what do you like? What do you prefer?
I mean, I take photos of toys because they don't talk back.
That's it for the show, everybody. Thanks.
That's the beauty of it, though, is like taking pictures, posting them on your Instagram, whatever, creates a conversation, right?
Yeah,
and like you know, I know I've talked to you guys about your pictures and stuff. Like you know, they go hand in hand, right, Jay?
Yeah, no, I think they go hand in hand. I personally prefer to do this, right? Like what I love about this is we get on, we have a conversation, even if I screw up, which I rarely do. Let's be honest. You know, it's done. We move on from it, right? Like where you can pixel tweak a photo till it's dead. I elate now, and I think I'm going to make this analogy. I played golf when I was younger. I don't play golf anymore, and there's a really good story for that, but I won't tell that tonight. Taking photos is like playing golf. When you're on a good streak, you love it, right? You love it. You love taking photos. You love playing golf. When you miss with a photo, you don't want to play golf anymore, right? Like you just don't want to do. You're like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then all of a sudden, you're like, you know, I really miss taking photos. Really miss playing golf. Let me go try it again. And then you put something up, and it's like getting a really good hit. You're like, oh, okay. So I think that's what I'm gonna relate it to.
I mean, for me, I actually like taking photos while talking to people about doing it, or helping with people taking photos, like just having a conversation with them while they're doing that.
That's
like
fair.
I'm on the phone with somebody, or like Jay Shot. He'll as he's taking the shot, he'll FaceTime me and ask me like, "What do you think I should do with the lighting on this, and I'll tell him, or I'll like give him a diagram, like I drew on paper. I'm like, here, put the lights here, like a top-down view, because I know he understands it better that way.
Yeah, that's how I learned. That's you learned lighting in school.
That.
That's how I learned. But and Machi's giving me more credit than I deserve, because it's usually a call with it's not a, hey, can you help me with this? It's a, help me fix this, I don't know what I'm doing wrong call. So he's being really nice about that. Panthro 504 has a really good question. Does anyone miss that banana Nesquik? And I'm going to chime in with a hearty no. No one misses that. Can't think of a single person that does miss that. God, Machi, you were leading into me like, I miss it.
Oh no, I don't like banana flavored.
Yeah. Steve is still on this coffee thing. With milk or milk talk with coffee. I don't know what's going on there. Thanks, you just ruined photography for me. The best part about golf is driving the golf cart over random obstacles. You can still drive. True. You can still drive random obstacles over your toys, I guess, or drive your toys over. I don't know. Yeah, go for that. Ender Shadow says lighting is fun for me. Lighting is probably the hardest part for me.
Oh yeah,
when we're doing that for sure. Wade creates. I like that you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Right now, I'm making my way through the 98 misses. Gotta be due soon, dude. I feel you, man. Like it's sometimes you just gotta get through them. You just gotta get through them and put them out in the world. And I'm always surprised by the ones that catch fire, because you're always like, this is not the one that's gonna get hit, and then it hits, and that's what I mean. It just lands. It goes over the bumps, through the windmill, into the clown's mouth. Yeah. That's how you play golf, right? Yeah, that's yeah.
You know what my problem is posing. I wish I had Machu's ability to pose. My posing, I need to work on that. That's hard. It's harder than it looks.
I don't know. My problem is that I can't stop playing with like I'm fidgeting with a figure right now.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ABF, always be fidgeting. Ender says, what constitutes as a miss? Not being happy with the shot or the lack of engagement of a shot? I will say not being happy with the shot, right? Not being happy with the shot and getting it, just either deciding to put it out there just because you got to get it out. It's got to be done. Or just deciding not to put it out there, right? Taking the shot, doing the setup, doing the pose, doing the lighting, taking the shot, and then putting it away in a file, never to be seen again because you just needed to get it out with. I don't think it's engagement. Engagement is decided beyond it's outside of our control. It's decided by the algorithm, and we have no control over that. What do you guys think, Drew?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of in it just to have fun, I'm just screwing around. I don't really know much about photography. I just try to set up lights and poses as best I can, and take a picture with my iPhone, and if I feel like it, loading it into Photoshop to remove stands and stuff like that, and then I post it. And if people like it and get a kick out of it, then great. And if not, I got a kick out of making it. So yeah. I don't really put too much thought into it. It's just kind of a fun hobby for me.
That's fair.
That's
fair.
Yeah,
Ronald?
If I'm not happy with a picture, I just add more light to it, just all over until I am happy, or just give up.
Till you're happy or you give up. The beatings will continue until morale improves. That's what I just heard. Yeah. Wade's got a new hashtag going. I think that's going to be our next giveaway hashtag. And Steve says, I need to take the lens cap off. That might help. It might help, man.
Yep.
Might help.
100%.
It might help. Wade Creates says, like me and Machu had the same toy. He's magic, so there's that. It's I've seen him with a figure. It is magic. There's definitely some magic to it, but I will say this: guy's always posing, so it's a little bit of a learned skill too. Can't take that away from him. What else, guys? What else should we know about this show coming up?
So there is something that I wanted to touch on. I'm gonna have to get out of here really soon, but
sure.
So I kind of wanted to talk about Contest Migos a little bit. There's been some changes going on, and I wanted to touch on that. Give the viewers an explanation of what's going on. We collectively decided that Contest Migos isn't going to be Contest Migos anymore, but it's evolving. What it is it's changing. And those of you that are subscribed to Contest Migos, thank you very much for all your guys' support and posting photos and all the contests. It was a lot of fun. But since we are starting this new show, the Collection Nexus, we've changed the name of Contest Migos to the Nexus Showcase. So what we're planning on doing is we're still going to host a page that wants to show off our fun and art and photo taking and all that stuff and showcase that, but also have it debuted on our show as well. We would like to do maybe a little end segment, just kind of show the photos on the show, this and that, and we're still working on it. But Drew, if you would like to elaborate on that, that would be really cool.
Yeah. So, the concept is pretty similar. We're just basically going to be doing it through our new show. So there's going to be a hashtag each month with a theme. And, we're going to be looking for submissions from the community to showcase their toy photography in keeping with the theme. And then we'll showcase the photos at the end of the month on that show, and maybe even give some stuff away. You never know.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's awesome. So it's like you're gonna unveil the show. You're gonna unveil some shots on the show, and then everybody goes back to the Instagram page, checks the shots out, checks the artist out, goes from there, and then we also have some giveaways, which is it's fantastic. That's great. I love that. And that's really great. Good. No, go.
I was just say, Ronald, do you want to announce the theme for that we're doing between now and the launch of the show?
Hell yeah, let's make it. Let's do this right. Go ahead, Ronald.
Yeah, no, to build up hype, right now we're not starting till March 4th, so we just want to get right to it, get started. February, Valentine's Day, you see all these couples coupling up, to say the least. But we want to see those weirder couples. I know we all have a myriad of figures that don't go with each other. So let's see those collection nexus. So it'll be CN odd couple. Like just showcase any pictures that have a mishmash of characters, an odd couple, maybe good cop, bad cop, anything in of that sort.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Odd
couple.
I love it.
Take your odd couple toy photos and hashtag them. Hashtag CN odd couple for collection nexus. Hashtag CN odd couple, and we'll show them on the show, and
nice.
And maybe give some stuff away. You never know.
Love that, and we'll put the hashtag and the links to the show and to the Instagram in the bio here for anyone watching on the replay or once it goes live or once we wrap up live. So you'll have easy access to that, and it is odd couple theme. So I do love that. And do you guys have something to give away already?
You guys are gonna have to keep in touch because
All right, I was going to say, I'm sure I have something here that I would like to donate that I don't know what it is yet, but I got something that I will donate to the odd couples. And if I could get Machu to agree, it'll be great because you'll have something from me and something from him. And we are the ultimate odd couple here. So we'll make that happen. Thanks, we're happy to donate the first round of gifts and make it go. So I help you guys out. So
that was like some of the beauty of it too, is, the community got together, donated a bunch of things for us. That was really cool of everybody that donated. And also just, there was a lot of people actually hitting me up because with Contest Amigos, we kind of took a lull for a month here because we're getting this all put together. And people have actually hit me up personally going, hey, what happened to Contest Migos? Like, what's going on? And there's other people that's like, hey, I was actually looking forward to this every month. Like this drove me to like take pictures, get my figures out, stuff like that. And that was the main goal of that page, was to get you guys to take pictures and have fun. So it hasn't gone away. Don't think it's gone away. It's just evolving, and we want to showcase your art on our YouTube stream, on Instagram, and also we're gonna pull back a little bit on the prizes, even though I do like the prizes because it's a good incentive. It makes people they're like, oh, I want that figure. They want to take the picture. But there's going to be less prizes, or if people would like to donate, like Jay Shot, by all means, please. We will take the donations, we'll continue it and keep it going. But the main purpose of the Nexus Showcase on Instagram is to showcase your guys' art. Get it out there. We want to show it, we want to share it, and community, be involved.
You cut out in the last part.
Cut out a little bit, but I think the gist of it is we want you want people to get involved and to be there and getting showcase and highlight things and that's great. I mean, that's like you said, that's what this community is, right? That's what we want to do and what you guys are trying to do, and it's fantastic. It's and that will start. The first episode will air on March 4th, 7th.
Yes,
4th. I had it right. March 4th.
On the Toy Streamers app, look up on your local app channel and download that app. Right, Matthew? Right? You're working on that, right?
Correct. I don't know if I'm working on it, but somebody should be.
Someone's working on it.
Dude, that would make my life so much easier. I love that idea.
Somebody's thinking about it.
Someone's making it happen.
Please.
Someone's gonna make it happen. There's no question about it. All right, Jesser, I know that you have to go, I know that it is. We're starting to hit our time here as well. So, let's just make sure everybody knows where they can catch you guys, and we'll end out with your intro. We'll do our outro with your intro. That's not confusing at all. But yeah, so make sure you check out the Collective Nexus starting March 4th on the YouTube channel. It's Collection Nexus.
Yes, Collection.
Yes,
Nexus.
Collection Nexus YouTube channel. The toy app is coming soon. Don't confuse people. We want to make sure that everybody knows where to go. But let's make sure everybody knows where to find you guys individually. Jesser, why don't you kick us off here?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Jesse.
See?
You did this.
I did this. It's my fault.
At Jurassic_Jesse. I'm on there. I'm sometimes in the Discord on multiple channels. But yeah, you can hit me up on Instagram.
Perfect. Just keep going. Bizerk?
Oh, right here somewhere. Bizerk_69, Instagram, DM me. Also all over the Discord. Any toy related one, I'm in there.
Perfect. And Drew?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. It's just like it is there at the ToyboxofDoom. You can also find me on Discord, Enablers, and a whole bunch of other different servers. So I'm around.
Awesome. All right. Well, appreciate you guys checking us out, hanging out with us tonight. We wish you nothing but the best for the show. We can't wait for that first episode that we're going to be on. We'll try to bring the energy and try not to screw up, and certainly try not to fucking curse. But anyway, and thank you to everybody who's watching us live, watching us on the replay. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We jokingly say it, but we do appreciate everybody who's here and each and every one of you. So with that being said, Matsu, play the intro and cue the outro.
Fuck it. I'll do it live.
Do it live!